What's up, guys? Good to see you again. I'm going to tell you about this really bad time that I had on acid. It wasn't even my worst trip ever. It was just the worst time I've ever had in my life, ever. So listen up. It's going to be pretty neat. I dropped 2.5 hits of this new stuff I got. My girlfriend dropped 2. We're waiting for it to see what it would do. And then we went in our room and I put on my shoes. Okay, no more rhyming. It started hitting, and it was a great time. We were listening to Greg Haynes, you know, that music that's infamous to listen to on LSD, and it was going fucking great. It was like a 14-minute song I was listening to, and the best way I could put it into words was the evolution of love. Like, I was seeing how small love could be and how it could grow into something great, and how love is a major force in this world. Like, love is so important, and it's such a good thing. But anyway, after that, like, me and my girlfriend holding each other, crying our sadness out and, you know, being happy with one another. It was all good. We were laughing and giggling, and then it just kind of got a little bit stronger, and it started to make me panic. And then my girlfriend noticed that I had a panic look on my face, and she kept asking, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I couldn't really put into words what was wrong. I knew something was definitely fucking wrong, and it was about to get a lot worse. But I didn't know how to put it into words. I didn't want to freak her out too. She's almost on as much as I was. She was on 2, I was on 2.5. So I didn't want to freak her out. So I just like stay quiet the whole time, just not talking to her. And she's just trying to get it out of me over and fucking over. "What's wrong? Won't you say something?" And it's freaking me the fuck out. I'm like, "Don't fucking talk to me." But I couldn't tell her that because it's just so hard. It's so hard to describe. Like, I did not say a fucking word to her. I did not trust her. Like, I just didn't want to freak her out. I just kept asking over and over. And then it just got to the point where I thought I was dying. It just got too powerful. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if these tabs were too strong. They were overdosed. I just don't know. I'm starting to fucking panic. I'm gonna die soon. Boop, 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 boop. While my girlfriend is asking over and over, "What's wrong? Won't you just say something?" But I can't talk. It's like a break an oath. I cannot speak. I just have to wait it out. So I finally tell her like this. I barely even open my mouth because I'm so afraid to talk. I'm like, "I'm thinking we just have to wait it out. It was a bit stronger than I expected." That's how I said it. And then we're like, cool. So I lay down and I meditate. I'm not that good at meditating. Now I am, but back then, hell no. So I was focusing on my breath, and then boom, I forget how to meditate. The one thing that's gonna get me out of this, I forget how to do it. That's like losing your bus ticket and you're in fucking Taiwan and everyone's throwing axes at you. That's what it was like. There was no way I could get saved. Like, the one thing that was gonna get me out of this horrible fucking trip, I forgot. I forgot how to breathe. I'm like, what's meditating? What was I doing? What am I doing? What's going on? Like, the one thing that was gonna pull me out, and I forgot. So boom, I just start panicking some more. Great. And this is when I start truly losing my shit. Like, I just don't remember, but okay, so I thought I was gonna have to re-experience human history all over again from the beginning. These are some of the things I convinced myself of. I'm a sinner in this life, and I took acid, and then I died, and now guess what? I get to relive human history. The caveman ages, hunting and gathering, agriculture, all the fucking horrible things, the Holocaust, the Black Plague. I get to relive all of it now because I'm such a shitty person. So that was pretty comforting. Okay, first thing, the first stage, extreme thirst. I felt what it felt like to have no water. Like, when civilizations are greedy, they collapse. When civilizations forget about love, they collapse. So I was experiencing the pain of multiple collapsed civilizations. This first one, I felt like a thirsty cow. I felt the sensation of livestock dying off and your food dying off. And I felt like, because it was greed. Like, whatever, I'm here because of greed. I get to experience this pain because of I'm greedy. So, just extreme thirst. I thought that was gonna save me. So I run out to the kitchen, fucking flip on the sink, nearly break it. It's flooding everywhere. Like, I kind of broke it, but we fixed it later. There was water spraying everywhere. I'm just frantically, I drank 3 glasses of water. It just wasn't working. Nothing is gonna get my mind off this. Like, so much things going on. And then It was all about fire next. After I was thirsty, I felt cold. I felt what it was like to have no flame to keep you warm at night, no flame to let you see. So I thought I needed fire. So boom, I run and get my Bic lighter. And the Bic lighter said Bic, B. And then I just see the word B, and then suddenly B represents all language. Like, it was very familiar. I had a 2.5i trip that was very similar. You can see in one of my videos. So then I was like, B, breathe. Breathe standing for breathe. That was the thing that was gonna get me out. Yes, I remembered. But I wasn't breathing though. I wasn't meditating. I knew that was gonna get me out of it, but I wasn't doing anything about it. I was just saying breathe. That's like just saying 911. Like, nothing's gonna happen. You have to actually call 911. But I thought breathe. I thought that was gonna help me. So I was just flicking the lighter saying breathe. And then I got my dab pick, and I was trying to take dabs off it. I didn't have a dab on there. I flung my dabs all throughout my room, and I found them the next day in the bathroom all stuck to the ground. But I had no dabs on this thing, and I was just lighting the little pick, like pretend this is a dab pick, and I was just like lighting it and going like this. I was so fucked up. Like, I just don't know. I don't know what was going on. And then like, so much shit, dude. I ruined my girlfriend's trip because of this shit. And then finally, like, God, I don't even know what happens next. Okay, so I'm just reliving the pain of all the failures and all the mistakes of past civilizations. So then we finally lay down, and I'm starting to calm down a little bit. And then I get another sensation. I felt what it was to feel like to be an Indian prince. That's the best way I can describe it. I got my woman right there. Male, female, that's 2. I'm breathing in and out. That's 2. I've experienced the good and the bad of life. That's 2. Like, the number 2 was becoming very symbolic at this point. Like, 2 was it. 2 was the answer. 2! But anyway, I'm laying in bed. I just feel like an Indian prince. It feels like I'm muscular. I'm skinny as fuck. But, like, I felt, like, muscular. And I felt like I had tattoos. And the fucking window was open. There's a breeze coming in. I just felt like I was at the top of a palace. Now that I started calming down and breathing, I felt the beauty of past civilizations. First, I realized I was a greedy person, so I had to pay for it. I get all the pain that past civilizations have had. I get all that pain. But now that I'm calming down and I'm breathing and I'm working myself out of the trip, I get the best of the past civilizations. I get a queen. I get cool, crisp air. I get a nice bed to lay in. I get a sense of accomplishment. It was really fucking rad. So I'm just like laying there like a prince while the breeze fucking blows in. I got my woman right there laying down. And then I realized everything is fake. This is all fake. I'm fake. This water jug my phone is laying on, this phone is fake. This guitar is fake. Everything in life is fake, you guys. Like the whole Bernie Sanders thing was pretty wild it was like a couple months ago when this happened. And I was like, it doesn't matter who becomes the president. It's okay. This is all fake. It's kind of like a test. I don't know how it's fake, and I don't know who's running the simulation, but I know it's a simulation. It's just a simulation made up of 2 things, good and bad. That's it. Like, you wouldn't even know what the good is if you didn't have the bad. So that just made me feel so good. It was so fake. So I thought we were in a world, it's just a simulation. And we went out walking, and it was fucking beautiful. And then I got another sensation of past civilizations. Good morning! It felt like I was in Rome, and the sun was coming up. It was like 6 in the morning at this point. Fucking beautiful. Mwah. Just so fantastic. Just walking through the streets. You got yourself out of the worst trip ever. Well, time did pretty much. It was great. And I just saw this dude walk past on the street, and I wanted to talk to him like this. Like I was in a Monty Python movie. Because it felt like I was in I don't know. I just wanted to start talking like that to him, but I didn't because I was tripping balls. And we were just walking through, and I remember feeling like, there's no rules here. This is all fake. So I thought I could just roam around people's yards, but I didn't. If my girlfriend wouldn't have been with me, I might have ended up in someone's shed or something playing with hammers. Thank God she was there. And that was it. Like, you just can't take this shit if you got demons. And if you're greedy, you just can't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. If you got shit going on in your life, I would recommend you clean your doorstep first. Because It was hell, you guys. 1,000 layers of personal hell. Like, I was reliving just personal shitty things that I've done to people over and over. And I got to relive just all the pains of the past and some of the good things of the past also, you know? And it just let me know this is all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. And as I was coming out of it, I went from a psychopath to like a puppy to like a child. As I was getting all excited, my girlfriend's all showing me like I thought the Whippets was gonna bring me out of the trip. I don't know, I'm just blabbing on. This part doesn't really matter, but this video is already 10 minutes. But yeah, that's how I dug myself out of 1,000 layers of hell. Meditation and just wait it out, you guys. Just wait it out. If you guys are freaking out, you gotta wait it out. That 9 hours is gonna seem like 900 hours. And I would really recommend y'all get into meditation. That shit's the bee's knees. Alright, peace out, guys.